17 on 1st and 10. Osweiler off the play action, completes on the run. Play action from Osweiler. All day to throw, nowhere to go with it, and will throw it out of bounds in this opening quarter. 14-0 Minnesota. This is Lamar Miller trying to find the edge. Osweiler on 3rd and 5. Quick strike, batted down. Kendricks got his hand on it, and it's incomplete. So back-to-back 3-and-outs for Houston to start.
Kendricks doing a really good job. He had lined up in that A gap, but he knew he had Lamar Miller in man-to-man coverage. He was able to pull out of that blitz look and still provide coverage on Lamar Miller. They're at
3rd and 5. Osweiler steps up, far side, and that pass well short of Griffin. And Osweiler has just been off in this first quarter.
Well, they're forcing Osweiler to play from an unclean pocket. Watch how they shrink it. Stop it right there. See how they just able to shrink that pocket? And that's why he could not.
For their first down on the afternoon. Osweiler under pressure, backside, and nearly picked. Harrison Smith had a wide open seam of space in front of him and a pick six.
They force the 3-step drop, quick throw to the right to see pressure coming off his left side. This is that cut coverage we talked about at the beginning of the game. Harrison Smith cuts right underneath.
Smith, the first-time Pro Bowler last season. ABC. 3rd and 9. Osweiler fires, and it's incomplete. Intended for Strong. DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller, by the way, still both looking for their first catch.
It was a delayed blitz, but that pocket was shrinking around Brock Osweiler. He tried to go with the quick throw, trying to hold it long enough to go down the field. You see he goes down there. Captain Munnerlin's able to cut underneath this ball, so they're clamping down over the top and underneath.
Can they turn it into points? 1st and 10. Play action. Osweiler stumbling and taken down by Robinson.
He slipped, Vero, as he went to set up to hit the top of that drop. He wanted to throw the ball down the field. Now watch when he goes to plant that back foot. It just slips, comes out from up under him, and he goes down. You see Strong going down the field. He wanted to drive that ball down the field to number 11, but when he slipped, provided an opportunity for Robinson to swoop in for the sack.
So they give 6 yards right back. 3rd sack of the season for Robinson. Osweiler on 2nd and 16, slinging it over the middle, incomplete, off the hands of Ryan Griffin. Eric Kendricks on the coverage, and Osweiler took a shot.
We said both defenses will hit, hurry, and harass your quarterback. But this is just taking a beating. They are teeing.
3rd and 6. Osweiler throwing end zone, incomplete. Hopkins and Rhodes battling. It'll be 4th and 6 coming up.
We told you this Vikings defense, they've been good at taking away the opposing team's #1 receiver. Rhodes just does a good job of staying on top. And look, playing the ball, did a much better job that time. In fact, I don't think Osweiler should have gone.
3rd and 2. Osweiler's pass. Boy, that one was nearly picked in the direction of Hopkins. Kendricks was there on the coverage.
I'm going for it on 4th down here, by the way. I'm not punting it. This is great field position. But yeah, Kendricks, we talked about these linebackers, their versatility, the ability to match up in coverage. They're good.
1st and 10, just outside the Minnesota 12. Osweiler, quick throw. Osweiler looking, hit on the throw, and it's incomplete. And the Vikings just keep on coming. Anthony Barr making contact.
Very good thing Brock Osweiler is 6'8", 235, because, oh man, is he taking some licks here in the first half. Watch him try to escape here, but watch number 55, Anthony Barr. He'll stack on top of Miller in the first half.
Fuller, as we told you earlier, their leading receiver through the first 4 games, as they desperately try to get those 2 players going. So 24-6, Texans down big as we begin the second half. First and 10. Osweiler's going to take a shot, looking in the direction of Fuller. Osweiler has missed on his last 4 pass attempts. Play action on second and 10. Osweiler, that pass is batted out of his hands. Robinson, the man who stripped it. Quick delivery, caught. It's Jalen Strong. White has amassed just 71 yards of total offense. Keep it on the ground as Miller barely able to cross the 25. Fuller, the 21st overall pick. One of the top first-year offensive players so far in the NFL. 3rd and 9. Osweiler throws up the seam and it's intercepted. Andrew Sendejo on the pick. For Houston this afternoon. 1st and 10. Osweiler delivers. That pass was nearly picked. Terrence Newman going right over the top of Fuller.
Now, some of these passes from Osweiler are thrown very well. You know, Fuller's got to compete. Look, that ball was in the bread basket there. Receivers in the NFL have to be able to catch the ball and haul it in, even though you're hotly contested. You've got.
Can they get into the end zone first? 2nd and 7. All passes so far. 7 play the drive. Little sidearm delivery. Texans all of 11 on 3rd down. Osweiler sacked. A kid who's had issues with penalties, had 7 over the first 4 games last year, but has shown a lot of improvement since. Osweiler's pass is caught. That's Strong again for the minimal pickup. As it will be 2nd down. 4th and 16. O'Brien says, let's go for it. Fuller needed the 23. Newman, a 2-time Pro Bowler in Dallas. Osweiler somehow escapes the sack and is able to get rid of the football. Robinson had him wrapped up. But the 6'8" Osweiler able to get away.
Oh, this protection is breaking down. Zimmer is stunting, he's twisting, and these guys are beating the offensive lineman for Houston in some of the one-on-one situations and make.
3rd and 2. Osweiler going down again. And this is what you call a coverage sack. Danielle Hunter finally getting to Osweiler.
Look at Fuller. He's going to be double covered here. He's got help over the top of Trey Wayans. And then watch the double coverage here. Underneath with Newman. Harrison Smith over the top. Where are you going to go with that? And we already said this pass rush was getting to Brock Osweiler, so he's bracketing.
1st and 10 from the 25. Osweiler delivering, incomplete. We know Zimmer has things locked down defensively, and brought in some pretty good help. Osweiler's pass on 1st and 10, batted down at the line of scrimmage. It was Danielle Hunter who got a hand on it. Reminder to stay tuned for the NFL Today update, time permitting. JB and the guys standing by in New York. We'll get you caught up around the league in week number 5.
Bound.
Texans single season record last year for receiving touchdowns and targets. As Alfred Blue was tackled by Harrison Smith.
Purple jerseys flying all around. They play fast, they play physical.